Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Maggie.
Yes. Today we're going to do recount writing. Has anyone ever heard of recount writing?
No.
No.
Okay, so a recount is something that retells a past event. So can anyone think of a type of text that would retell an event?
A history book?
Yeah. Anything else?
A newspaper story?
Yeah. Kelly?
Photograph?
Yeah. So if it was just a photograph, would there be like a caption underneath or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can anyone think of anything else?
A biography?
Yeah, so an autobiography.
Yep.
Okay, good. So why and who do we write these recounts for?
To tell people what's happened if they weren't there.
Yeah,
Future events?
yeah.
For people who are interested in things that they miss?
Yeah, good. So it's pretty much for anyone that kind of just wants to know, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So when we're writing, later on, probably not today, or maybe later today if we have time, we're going to start writing our own recounts. But when we just think about a recount in general, so like a newspaper article, what are the main things that are going to have to be in the recount? I'll give you a clue. There's 5 of them and they start with W. All of them. So they're called the 5 W's.
Can you repeat the question?
So what are the 5 main things that we put in a recount? Or
Who?
what?
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
What?
Great work, Annie.
Who, what, when, where, why, and how?
There's
Got the hate.
Who?
what?
What?
Why?
So who's in the story?
When?
What's in the event? Yeah. When? What's the event?
Where?
Where? Yeah. And
And
what more?
why?
Why the event happened. Great work. Done. All right. So I've just got a short recount that I want you guys to read. Get you guys to read a paragraph each. So we'll start with you, Alex. So just pretend you all have one. So when we're reading through this, I want you to highlight the key points in it. So where the 5 W's are, the important things that you need to know in the recount to answer the questions after. All right. So Alex.
So, last Friday was a miserable day. The rain was pounding and the wind strong. How it frightened me. As I looked out of my window, all I could see were dark clouds. The weather concerned me as Dad and I were going to the soccer on Saturday to watch the World Cup finals. Dad had won tickets to his work and had decided to take me as his buddy. It was an event I was looking forward to for a long time. Dad had been a state representative for soccer in his younger years, and it was my dream to follow in his footsteps.
Great reading, Alex. All right, so who can tell me some of the main things from that paragraph?
It had when?
Yeah, so what was the when?
Last Friday?
Yeah. So we can already tell that it's going to be in past tense, isn't it, from the last Friday. So we know that recounts are past tense and they're going to be in chronological order of the way that the event has happened. So who was in the paragraph? Who's in the event?
Me and Dad?
Yeah. So we're thinking that me is just this young girl here. Yeah. What was going on in the paragraph? What was going on in the event?
Soccer.
The weather
Yeah.
was
A soccer event?
Yeah, they were getting ready for a soccer event. Yeah. And why were they getting ready for that soccer event?
because Dad had won tickets.
Yeah. Good work, guys. All right. So Anna, we'll just get you to read the next event one.
Fortunately, the weather turned on Saturday. The sun was shining brightly and the dark clouds were no longer to be seen. The rain had ceased and the grounds were drying. We packed our lunch and set off for the match. Both Dad and I were bursting with excitement.
Great. Okay, so what did we uncover in that paragraph?
The weather turned out to be good.
Yeah, and what about the when? What did we notice from the start of that?
It's now Saturday.
Yeah, so we can tell that it's going through in chronological order, Friday to Saturday. Yeah. Anything else? What?
They're going to the match.
Yeah, good. All right, so Kelly, we'll just get you to read the next one.
Throughout the game, I could feel a build-up of tension among the spectators. Italy and England were not the teams I had barracked for, but their amazing skills and excellent display of teamwork had me staring at the players. I could not take my eyes off them.
Thanks, Kelly. That's great. All right, what else can we tell from that? What's been introduced in this paragraph?
The players.
Italy and England.
Yep, so who? Some more who? Yep. Anything else?
They're now at the game.
Yep. All right, so now we'll move on to event 3.
The final 10 minutes was the most awesome display of soccer I had ever witnessed. On an equal score of 1-1, the teams were given extra time. As Italy headed for their goals, England's keeper failed to block the most spectacular goal. Italy supporters clambered to their feet, roaring and cheering.
Yeah, good. So what have we noticed in that paragraph?
The game started.
They're just talking about England.
So it's the end of the game. It's coming to
Game
the end of the
finished.
game.
Yep.
England won. Italy won.
Yeah. What about the words that are in there? What can we tell through the words?
The Italian supporters are very happy.
Yeah, so we're using a lot of active words, describing words that make it sound a lot more interesting for the reader, aren't we? Yeah, so we
Yep.
need to know that when we're writing a recount, we need to use these like exciting words, describing words to make it interesting for the reader. Right, so we'll just get you to read the last one, Anna.
Yep.
Conclusion.
Italy had won the cup. Despite their loss, England's captain congratulated the Italian team in an honourable manner. He was definitely a good sport. Dad and I had the most fantastic day.
Great reading, thank you. All right, so after reading that recount, we should be able to answer a few of these questions. So when did the game take place?
Saturday.
Yeah. So who was in the story?
Dad,
Yeah,
me, which is the
girl, yeah.
the Italian and the English teams,
Yeah,
The captain?
yeah,
the crowd.
yeah. Great. All right, so why couldn't the author, so the young girl, take his eyes off the teams?
Excited?
Yeah.
The standard of play was so good.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of things going on in that game that she could take her eyes off, couldn't she? All right, and the last one was, what were the main points of the recount? So why did she tell this recount?
Because she had fun. They had a fantastic day.
Yeah,
It was a very special occasion.
yeah. So who could she have been writing that for?
School, class,
Yeah. Okay.
Her mum?
Yeah,
friends.
yeah. Could have been a journal article.
Her diary.
Diary article, yeah. All right. So after reading that and knowing that it's in past tense, and if we have to write our own, we have to write in past tense and using sequential words. So what would be some sequential words that we could use in our own recounts? Some words that tell us that it's in past tense.
Went.
Saw? Last Friday?
So we're thinking for our own now. So if we start, we could be like, we could say for, couldn't we?
Glass.
Yep.
Last thing, yeah. So before,
Firstly?
yeah, great.
Secondly,
Secondly, yeah.
Beer.
can we say after?
After, yeah.
Middle.
During, middle, yeah, good.
So you've got